Make sure you listen to my daddy's podcast right now. Is it best show in the world?
And this is the Cards Face Up podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ty Hill. Today's episode is all about the fucking bro code. Well, not all about the bro code. We're going to get into some other. No, it's all. Fuck that. It's all about the bro code today. Because I think we need a refresher course out there. So I made a special episode just about the bro code. First of all, we're going to have to touch on the whole name. the beautiful queen named Apryl Jones. And the whole situation with B2K and Omarion, her baby father, and Fizz, one of the band members of Omarion's group, which was B2K, like I said, you know. And I just want to first get into Apryl Jones explaining how she ended up from Omarion to Lil Fizz. We gonna let that rock out and
a friend and they being there for you and you feel like shit, you know, giving it to people who don't matter. I'd rather give it to a friend. So at the end of the day, I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I was grown as fuck, and I did it because I didn't have no ties to nobody. So that's why, period. I don't have no loyalty to that person who ain't friends with a person like that. So at the end of the day, it's all fair game. Feel me?
No, Apryl, I don't fucking feel you. Why the fuck would I feel you? All right, so Apryl says she didn't have no ties to the nigga. How the fuck don't you have? Ain't two babies a fucking ties? That's like a knot. Two fucking babies is a knot. You had ties to this nigga. All right, so let's say they say her and Lil Fizz got together. I think like 2018 or some shit. Omarion and her baby, I think, was born. The second one was born like 2016. So you let that pussy rest 2 years before you let your friend get up in it and bust nuts in it too. Like that shit don't even make sense. I don't understand the fact of how the fuck she feel like they didn't have it was no ties in a relationship. You went and fucked somebody that he'd been getting money with for a decade, you know, plus. And you went and fucked somebody that when he mentions that person, he considers his best friend or one of his brothers, the same, and vice versa. They both, there's hella interviews out there with them saying that they brothers. You feel me? Which that shit is messy. The shit is messy, but that ain't even the only messy part. The messy part is Lil Fizz went on. I don't even know if I'm as mad as motherfucker at Apryl because a hoe gonna be a hoe. A hoe gonna do hoish things and shit gonna happen. But what I'm saying is you got a nigga that understands the bro code. And that's why I said this is a refresher course, because how do you allow this type of shit to happen as a brother? As a brother, you do that to your man. You fuck your baby mother of two. You feel me? So you've been looking at it that long, you know that you just had to get up in there. But the funny shit about all this is, you know, the Millennium Tour is going on. Part fucking 108 of the Millennium Tour. Whatever the fuck. So the Millennium Tour, I love Omarion, his swag and the way this nigga just carries himself. Y'all know ever since that nigga got dreads, he been on some like Gandhi peaceful shit. Like I think he smoked hella weed now and he's just real calm and he wasn't paying it no mind. You know, he was like, you know, just keep his name out of that shit. Cool. But on Lil Fizz's birthday, Omarion releases the fact that he's doing a Millennium Tour. He got a bunch of artists, Yin Yang Twins, Bow Wow, you know, the Sammy, Pretty Ricky. But his name is solo. It's no longer B2K on the Millennium Tour. So he revamped the Millennium Tour without B2K. It's just Omarion. And he dropped that news on Lil Fizz's birthday. It was like, pow, take that, nigga. So anyway, Omarion's having a successful tour. Because, let's be honest. Omarion of B2K is really, the bag didn't change too much. If a nigga wanted, if any type of promoter wanted Omarion or wanted B2K, and Omarion was like, nah, yo, it's just me. Ain't no promoter turning that shit down because this nigga not only has all the hits with them, he has all his hits by himself. None of them has none of that. So Omarion is the bag. It's sort of like motherfucking Batman of Immature, who they mirrored after. Do we give a fuck if Romeo don't show up? No offense. I fucks with Romeo. Do we give a fuck if LDB don't show up? No offense. I fucks with LDB. but the crowd really don't give a fuck as much. So that's just what it is. But anyway, long story short, during the Millennium Tour, one of the stops of the tour, Omarion brings out Fizz and Raz B. I don't know where J Boog was at. Maybe J Boog's still mad because Fizz fucked up the bag and they not on the tour with him. But anyway, he brings these niggas out. And this nigga, Lil Fizz, does a public apology on stage. Y'all gotta hear this shit.
I think it wouldn't be right if I didn't take this moment, bro, to publicly apologize to you, bro. I did some fucked up shit to my brother. Some snake ass shit. And I'm not proud of it, man. So I want to sit here humbly and sincerely apologize to you for any turmoil or dysfunction I caused between you and your family, bro.
So they go on a dap and hug, and it was funny as fuck because Omarion, if y'all niggas remember Juice, that scene when Raheem had to squash the beef between Bishop and Omar Epps' character Q. You feel me? And he made him hug and shit, and that Bishop look when they was hugging, when he was over his shoulder and shit, that looked like nigga whatever. That's the look I felt like Omarion was giving, because even when this nigga was apologizing, Omarion was still motherfucking, he was just shaking his head like, yep, you did. Now, for y'all that's watching this shit on YouTube, y'all can see this shit or watching this shit on our website, carsfaceup.com. You can see the actual video that I post with it. And it's just funny because how convenient is it that all of a sudden Lil Fizz has all these feelings and emotions of, oh, let me apologize to my nigga. I feel like that's the voice he said it in, because y'all know Lil Fizz. Let me apologize to my nigga. You feel me? Because now you and Apryl ain't together no more. Apryl out here fucking with Lord knows who. She like I said, hoe do whole shit. She doing whatever a hoe does. You feel me? And I believe it's supposed to be Dr. Dre and some other. I don't know who the fuck she fucking with, but it was a rumor out that she was out there fucking with Dr. Dre. But I'm just tripping because now the fuck you sorry, Lil Fizz? You did some whole shit. Yeah, nigga, you did some whole shit. Niggas ain't supposed to, all these bitches in the world, and you telling me you gotta fuck your man girl, your man ex-girl. You want to be in the same household with his toddlers. Why the fuck would you want to be in a household with your homeboy toddler? What type of corny shit is that? What type of brotherhood is that? Even if y'all niggas ain't friends, it never crossed your fucking mind that you are fucking up the bag? Lil Fizz, do you really think you have a fucking career by yourself? Let's just be honest here. Do you really think a nigga is coming to see a Lil Fizz fucking show? You know that you need Omarion. And if no matter how much you didn't like this nigga or how much y'all wasn't quote unquote real friends, nigga, you knew that you would need this nigga to properly get to the bag. Literally, the only fucking storyline you have on the TV show Love and Hip Hop and shit is the baby mama's drama. So unless you about to go out here and bust in another 20 bitches and make 20 different babies and make drama with all of them, you know that you have no career in this world that's going to be as big as what it is with Omarion. That's just fact. And you went out and fucked that man baby mother. Now you're apologetic because that nigga's still getting to the bag. So I would love to know what the fuck you think he's supposed to do. Of course he accepted your apology. My honest opinion, I know you on your peaceful Gandhi shit. Y'all need to fight. I mean, you need to just beat the shit out of yo. Fuck, it ain't even about yo. What's the nigga? It's principality. It's the principality of this shit. Nigga, it didn't make sense for what you did. You did all of that for pussy? Come on, Lil Fizz. All of that for pussy? All these whack-ass raps you wrote in your lifetime, you telling me you ain't write one to say keep it real to my niggas? Keep it true to the homies? Money over bitches? All of those fucking sayings that rappers say. You telling me in none of these corny-ass bars you done rap all these fucking years, you thought to say that. I just don't understand that shit. And Omarion doing what man's supposed to do. You get into the money, you laughing at these niggas. I know he's laughing. I know Omarion sitting back probably smoking a big ass blunt right now and laughing like this nigga really came out on stage and apologized. Like, nigga, the fuck, man, that apology fake as shit. I don't believe the fucking apology. The fans went off for that shit because they love to see this B2K shit back together, but I don't believe the apology. That shit is not sincere. That is a desperate nigga, desperate to get some motherfucking money, desperate to get back with his brother who's making motherfucking money. Now all of a sudden he your motherfucking brother because this bitch done left you like she left the other niggas. I mean, like she motherfucking probably leaving the rest of these niggas that ain't satisfying her past that paycheck. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, you fell for a hole, you fucked up the whole situation, and now you're a dummy. Lil Fizz, you're the asshole. What the nigga Charlamagne say? You're the donkey of the day, Lil Fizz. You're an asshole. So we gonna scoot on right along to more brother code, brother law shit. Brother love. Move on to brother love. My motherfucking man, P. Diddy. You know, P. Diddy that dated just about all the bad bitches in the world. I mean, he had J-Lo, he had Cassie. Diddy done had a great motherfucking life. And out of all these access to pussy in the world, Diddy, you choose to motherfucking go date and get caught tongue kissing Bow Wow's baby mother. What the fuck? Maybe I don't have enough money to understand the way the world of Hollywood fucking works. But you telling me out of all the women in the world, you have access to the baddest of the baddest, the prettiest of the prettiest. You know, if you don't want an attitude, if you don't even want to hear arguments, you have access to get bitches that don't even talk. And you're literally choosing Joie. That's not only Bow Wow's baby mother, but she's also motherfucking Future's baby mother. So I'm gonna let Bow Wow, because Bow Wow, you know him and Omarion, you know they used to be real cool. So I guess Bow Wow on his Gandhi shit too. He trying to be, but y'all gotta hear Bow Wow response when asked about it, man.
Cool with this situation? Do they let you know before we see it in the blog world that Shy's mom's hanging out with Diddy?
No, I wanted to kill him.
Are you serious?
Wait
a minute.
I was gonna be like exclusive.
You know, as far as Joy's concerned, like with me and her, like we haven't really been in that space probably in like 13 years. Like really, that's a homegirl, my daughter's mom. 13. So, you know, it's always gonna be respect. But like, don't think that I didn't like put a call in and talk to her about, you know, what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and even me and Dude, we spoke about it too. You know what I mean? So you know, that's a conversation me and him had. I ain't gonna share that, but it was a good little hour and 15-minute conversation on FaceTime. So you know, I look at it like, I don't know, man. I just look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if Joy was sitting here right now, she'll tell y'all straight up, like, he don't pay my bills. He don't.
Man, first of all, I think their daughter's only 10, so I don't know how the fuck he say they ain't in the space. They ain't been in that space for 13 years. But again, brother Bow Wow, I see you trying. I see you trying to remain calm. Like, this nigga is fucking my baby mother out of all the bitches he can get. He's fucking my baby mother. You know when the nigga mad, when the nigga be like, yeah, I mean, I spoke to dude. What? You got a name. We all know who the fuck he is. When you don't even want to mention that nigga name, you're mad. You have some type of anger or resentment built up. Yeah, I spoke to dude. You feel me? You mean you fuck? Nigga, like, anyway, man, it's, and again, Bow Wow, this joke ain't about you. This ain't no joke on you, my nigga, because yeah, you shouldn't be. You know, I think he ended the interview and was like, man, what I look like being mad at a, you know? It was like that, you feel me? Basically, what I look like being mad about a bitch. That's what that nigga said at the end. And I respect him for it. But really, this bro code shit is to Diddy. not only is that Bow Wow baby mother, it's motherfucking future baby mother. And nigga, you have access to all of these bitches in the world, and you choose the one chick that done fuck two niggas in the same industry of where you have to be. You feel me? So it's like, I don't understand the sharing in Hollywood. Hollywood is built up on a bunch of fucking crazy shit. Niggas be just sharing bitches and sharing bitches. Like, literally, Joy is labeled as a celebrity baby mother. Like, if you Google her, it says celebrity baby mother. Like, nigga, you really want to put your dick inside that pool? That's where your dick wants to go. I just don't get it. So again, this episode is all about the bro code. The bro code is this. If your bro is fucking a chick and they really, like, see, niggas gonna always, I mean, the world is small. You always gonna end up hitting chicks that your man might have smashed back in the day, this, that, and another. But it gotta be some type of motherfucking time before you wanna smash her. You feel me? As kids, of course, we all fucking the same chicks, this, that, and another, whoever, you know, but as you get older, it's gotta be some type of time between that. You know, that I ain't trying to fuck if my nigga just had a baby by a chick, I don't want to raise the toddler of my nigga. Like, that's just not what I want to do. You feel me? And it's got to be something really there to make you want to go there. And these relationships is just hot moments of sex and passion and shit like that. That ain't enough to cross your homeboy. It shouldn't be, not in my opinion. My opinion, I don't want to fuck none of my homeboys' baby mothers. None of them. I don't want to fuck none of these chicks they've been married to and got divorced. None of them. But these niggas today are weirdos. They be like really out here scoping for niggas they cool with exes. Like, that shit weird. Like, Bow Wow even mentioned him and Diddy being around each other since he was 13. Like, you know that boy since he was a kid, since he was a teenager, and now you fucking his baby mother. Now you gotta, after you finish busting her out, you gotta come out the room and shit and see his daughter and shit. Like, that's just stupid, man. Let's kick shit 100 with the bros, man. Bros over hoes. That's as simple as that. That's today's lesson. Bros over hoes. Stop choosing these chicks over your niggas. Look, bros over hoes is the motherfucking lesson. All right? Stop choosing chicks that your niggas already done made a life with. Stop choosing chicks that your nigga or people that you're close to done already created a life that they got to be around them for years. That's stupid. Why would you want that? Y'all niggas gotta start thinking. Anyway, man, this is Flipping the Cards Up with motherfucking Ty Hill. Make sure you stick to watching all of our podcasts with celebrity guests, with all of the topics in the world. We go over everything. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all of those buttons. Whatever button you see, hit that bit like this. This has been Ty Hill, Cards Face Up Podcast. Peace.